And then finally, as we see from the end of that passage that we looked at, 19 and 20, we do need to heed the warnings, don't we, in life? The warnings of Scripture, the warnings of God in Scripture are written in many places. That big red light on the dashboard, that alarm that goes off that wakes us up in the morning. We've all had the experience, I think, just reminded of this a minute ago, of walking along the street when suddenly an ambulance rushes past you and it's screaming. You're startled, aren't you? You jump out of your skin for a moment because it's so loud. But it's necessary, isn't it? Because you need the warning. We need to get out of the way. The cars need to clear the way. We know that alarms are good things. You see, if we don't heed the warnings and the words of God, then there are consequences. We're not thrown into neutral. We don't just sit still. What is the consequence of not heeding the alarms or the warnings? It's shipwreck. Shipwreck. I've never had any experience of shipwreck. I hope you never have. I understand it's a deeply traumatic thing. Paul himself experienced shipwreck 3 times. It's when a ship it hits the rocks, right? The jagged rocks, and breaks up. And people fall into the icy water. You can read about it in regard to the Titanic. It's horrendous. A really traumatic moment. Very terrifying experience. It's not just a gentle drifting off course. It's a catastrophic thing. And especially for an Israelite who had a great fear of the sea and all the fearsome creatures in the sea, it was a very traumatic thing. So Paul uses that image, that metaphor, to really grab our attention. You see what can happen to your faith? If you just let it drift, you're going to hit the rocks. It could be ruinous. It could be catastrophic. And so let's heed the warning. Let's heed the warnings of Scripture.